Hello everybody, BrioS here. Today's video is about missiles go whoosh. Yep, that's the time when a group of players get together, run a very LRM heavy group, and basically LRM the enemy team into oblivion. And at least that's the plan. It doesn't always work out, but mostly it does, and it's highly effective. But more specifically, in this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts about the combination of LRM plus NARC beacon. And that is a very deadly combination, and whether it should be nerfed and what could be done from my point of view. And I'm not going to go into specifics like numbers, but basically the general idea. All this in the background, you will see two matches, both running my LRM80 Wrath, that's the Fafner with ECM, and 4 LRM20s, with ThunderKats running as my partner in the NARC Raven. The link to ThunderKats' Twitch channel is in the description below. He's a great Spanish-speaking Uruguayan streamer. Really nice guy to drop by, and yeah, do drop by, give him a follow. But anyway, let's talk about NARC beacon. So what exactly is a NARC beacon? Well, not exactly, but what does it do? Well, simply put, a NARC beacon is a missile, and when you hit a target, it is designated, we call it you have Wi-Fi, because it looks like a Wi-Fi symbol on the enemy, and it allows the whole friendly team to maintain their locks on that target, allowing the LRMs to LRM indirectly because you have locks. And in terms of the missile spread tightness, and this is the key point here, guys, the missile spread tightness is equivalent to having line of sight. So the missiles fly easily because of the lock. You can fire well because you have locks. And when they hit enemy, the spread is lower, allowing it to be tighter and doing more damage. And I feel that is a bit too overpowered, as you see from these two matches. So simply put, you can see for yourself from these matches whether it's a bit too overpowered. And yeah, it's deadly, but is it worth nerfing? But honestly, if so, maybe they should reduce the spread, because I said that's the key issue with B. The spread is really tight, and I feel that because of firing indirectly with one NARC beacon and one LRM boat you see in this match, it already did so much. So maybe they should reduce the spread or remove the spread bonus, so that when the missiles hit on a NARC designated target, the spread is kind of big and you do a bit less damage. So maybe something should be done, because in the match you see right now, I'm only running one LRM boat with one NARC Raven. Imagine if you have more LRM boats. And yeah. But anyway, if you're saying that, oh, there's no hope, then, well, against a NARC equipped mech or team, this is what you should do. So how do you counter a NARC equipped group? Firstly, once the LRMs come, find hard cover, and by then you know the enemy team is LRM heavy. So find the ECM mech, move up from cover to cover within the ECM bubble if possible, and basically be very aggressive and try to push through, because the non-LRM equipped mechs will not be many, and you'll be able to just pile in, hopefully, and smash them. And if you have a friendly fast equipped ECM mech like a Flea 20, you can go in, stand next to the enemy LRM boats and just jam them so they can't have locks at all. So there are ways to counter LRM boats, but that's not the purpose of this video. Anyway, combat is starting. I've talked quite a bit. Let's look at some very cancerous LRM plus NARC combination on the most cancerous map of all, Polar Highlands. So yeah, let's watch this. Ooh, spicy. So as you could see, the summoner is narked, and I don't have to expose myself. I can LRM him and still do a lot due to the spread. Watch out for Juliet 9. Yeah, each salvo is 40 missiles, 40 points of highly tight damage. That's Dr. Angst in his adder. He doesn't know what's coming. By the way, he's a streamer. Link to his Twitch channel is also in the description below. But yeah, I feel bad doing this to him. That's Dr. Angst. Okay, sorry Dr. Angst. Gonna reposition myself. They got strong AMS. Yeah, they have quite a lot of AMS, at least, well, a few AMS, so that's going to reduce my effectiveness. So the only thing you need to do in a LRM boat like this with NARC is basically just anticipate the NASCAR and move so you don't get left behind. There is no need to expose yourself, and that's because, like I said earlier, the spread is really tight, so I'm doing a lot of damage. Each salvo is 40 damage, as you know. Veagle on the left, India 9. Oh, I got one. Yeah, poor Dr. Angst. Poor guy. In the 9, Echo, Veagle. So Brawler Veagle comes in, he gets called out.
On the left, Juliet, watch out.
Juliet on the left also. So I'm just positioning myself behind all these guys in front of me. The ECM work on Juliet Kaiju. or Hotel Kaiju. The ECM shields me from enemy detection. Watch the left, guys. Watch the left. But the front lines prevent myself from being pushed. They are pushing Indian 9. But if you look at the minimap, they are pushing through the left. But ThunderKat is doing a really good job narking people. Narc is good not just for LRMs, but allows you to see the enemy movement on the minimap. Don't NASCAR turn and fight. We are 2-0 up. Yeah, one of the few skills you need as a LRM boat is to anticipate the NASCAR so you can move nicely. Like right now, team is moving quite a bit to my right, so Juliet is going to be a problem. Support our Annihilator, guys. We're running away from him. So we are Indian 9, Juliet. I'm kind of slow, so yeah. Trying to call for help. Annihilator is being NASCAR already. He didn't predict the movement of the team, so he's stuck there. But always support big guys. It's 3-2. Counter push, please, Juliet. He's taken out their Annihilator already. LRMs can't really win the match, to be honest. You still need a good force of brawlers and direct fire weapons. But it sure can do a lot of damage, as you can see. The problem with this build is I don't have ammo though. I don't have enough ammo. That's one of the things I could optimize on this build. So scary as it is not fully Atlas, optimized. Charlie? Not fully optimized. What kind of build is that? Charlie left also. It's a LRM Atlas. Yeah, it's a weird Atlas build. 2 LRMs, 3 large. He probably voted for this map. Poor guy. He doesn't know what's coming. Let's try to kill him. LRM boats should die by LRMs. No, it was an XL. Oh, it's an XL Atlas with 3 large and 2 LRM15s. Such a bad build. Half the battle is won in MacLab, by the way. Run. And builds like that, XL Atlas is... no. Just no, guys. So 6-3 already. Team is doing really well. I'm just giving support fire. Lots of support fire. Summoner, go! Lima LRM boat. The enemy has a Summoner. The enemy has a LRM team. But I think our team has superior LRMs. So enemy has 2 LRM boats, but they died sadly. Okay, I'm out of ammo. And with the last salvo, I am out of ammo. So I'm just gonna run around. As you can see, I took minimal damage if you look at my paper doll. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you ECM cover. So I still have armor, I still have ECM. So I'm gonna move up, try to jam the enemy LRM boats and give my friendly team some ECM cover. Ooh, Liba LRM boat. Nomad, turn left. Nomad, turn left. I have ECM. No, you LRM. I take damage. How can I take damage? No, I'm a stinky LRM boat. I run forward. Damn you. Damn you all. Yeah, I jam you. You no longer lock. You die. Well done, team. Thank you. Whee. So as you could see, I had lots of fun in this match, but I just feel so guilty doing this. Clearly, I can do with more ammo. Definitely. 1853. 6 KMDDs. Still had a strike. Tasty damage. Thank you, team. Tasty. As you could see from the previous match, a dedicated lone boat working together with a NARC Raven is able to deal immense amounts of damage and correspondingly get a ridiculously high max score, almost 1000 in that previous match, which is just insane. And all this brings to mind another question. Is LRMing the fastest way to go up the tiers? And it's not an easy thing to answer because there are many other factors, but I'll make it simple and say yes, LRMing is a very fast way to go up the tiers because LRMs do a lot of damage, not focused damage, but just damage spread everywhere. And the more damage you do, the higher the max score you get. There's a very strong correlation between max score and your damage dealt. And that's not always a good thing. But honestly, do you want to go up so fast? And my pet peeve about LRM boats is that yes, you may go up really fast, but you don't develop many skills in a LRM boat. You don't develop the ability to scout, you don't develop the ability to toss the twist and shield, you don't develop the ability to focus on components, press R, and manage your aggro. You just learn to position in the rear and just click on the button. And that's not always a good thing. And yeah, that's not good. And when you go up the tiers, you're totally unprepared for higher tier gameplay and you get massacred. So yeah, that is a bad thing. But yeah, by all means, learn up, go up to tier 1, and then meet your wonderful friends who will slice and dice you to little pieces. And then you get angry and rage quit. And goodbye player, goodbye population base. So that's why I don't really recommend learning up the tiers. So anyway, right now as you can see, yet again is Polar Highland, yet again I'm in my LRM Wrath, yet again ThunderKats is in the NARC Raven. So let's get down to combat.
Hit left. Bravo.
So as you can see from the minimap, most of the enemies are in Hotel 9 on the left side.
Hit left, stay low.
That's why I'm trying to direct the team to turn left. I've got locks due to the NARC on that bushwhacker. And with the tighter spread, I'm sure I'm doing lots of damage to that poor bushwhacker. And with all that damage, I'm sure it's gonna go down. Yep. First kill. So as you look at the minimap, I've got the friendly team in front of me in a nice protective line.
I'm LRMing Charlie, Dragon.
Yeah, I still call my targets.
If you have a better target, call it out.
So that the enemy, the friendly team rather, can focus fire. So look at the enemy paper doll, he's taking massive damage. And the faster you move, the missiles tend to hit your legs more. So that's a weird thing. Light mags tend to have their legs LRM'd off, especially things like locusts. Which is, well, unfortunate. So lots of targets here. Yet again, positioning in a LRM boat is pretty important. There's no real need for me to move too far forward. So I'm gonna stay behind all these heavies here. Support the Cyclops charging forward.
Golf. Golf is hurting, Highlander.
Enemy has a guy Highlander there, he's caught. And yeah, SW battleship gets him. So
Alright, Delta.
apparently this Sun Spider next to me must be a LRM boat also. So we're enjoying the NARC. So I have to share damage with that Sun Spider. So 4-0, early advantage. That's why people hate Polar because of this. LRMs and Polar is
Hotel 9
toxic.
guys, Hotel 9.
LRMs and Polar is a toxic combination.
Keep the pressure.
This build is kind of hot, so sustained fire makes me overheat. But by override, I can soak some heat damage. I have 100 thunder after all. So didn't get that kill, but KMDD. Enemy AMS tries to shoot down the missile, but with the inner sphere LRMs, it's easier to get the damage in because the missiles fire in a group rather than a stream like Cleanse. Another KMDD. To maximize damage, this build actually has 2 strikes.
Don't everyone go over and get those 2 dudes.
Yet again, in such a good match,
Turn around.
I'm gonna run out of ammo. But getting lots of hits. Would love to get my second strike out. But I have no line of sight. So pushing the heat. Oh, I get another kill. Vet Heller, poor guy. He just came back to play Mech Warrior. He was away for a while. And he comes back to this. Sorry Vet Heller, my good old friend. Sorry to learn you. So 10-0 is gonna be a massacre this match. Enemy team is totally unprepared. They should have pushed
Last
through.
guy's over in G9
But
sniping with his PVC.
it's too late. So taking lots of heat damage. I don't think I took much damage from the enemy at all. I'm just taking lots of heat damage as I try to exhaust my missiles, and there goes my last salvo. And it gets me a kill. KMDD solo kill on that guy. Yeah, Vet Heller was warning about 256 Bears Brawlers. It should be called Bears Lurmers now. Mr. Bear, please don't lurm so much. Don't use ATMs and streaks. Too many lock-on weapons is not a nice thing, giving our unit a very bad reputation. So anyway, yeah. Don't do that. So anyway, yeah, back to the match. So last guy's a Locust here. Oh, killed by Jiffy. Really good player and easy win. 4 kills, lots of heat damage and horrible combination. Just
I did all the
lurming
damage to myself.
everybody to death as I did all the damage to myself. So 7 KMDDs, 4 kills, 1826 damage, 14 components, just smashing everybody. So guys, what do you think? LRMs and NARC
That was just
Beacon
okay.
balance?
Damn it.
What do you think? 974 max score. What do you think?